Hello everyone, my name is Julius Gomez Soto. Today I am going to make a short summary of my life. My mother got pregnant when she was 15 years old and it was very frustrating for her to know that she was going to have a child. My mother lived in the countryside. When the day of my birth arrived, which was June 28, 1996, my mother couldn't go to her hospital because she was too far from the city. So a woman helped my mother during my birth, like in the old days. After 5 years, I had two siblings, a girl and a boy. My mother never lived with my father, and my father did not recognize me as a daughter. When I was 7 years old, my mother met a man and became pregnant with another child. When my brother was born, I was the one who had to take care of him and help my mom with chores and home. When they went on family trips to the river, I had to take care of the baby, and it made me very sad because I couldn't play with the other children since I was only 8 years old. When I was 13 years, my mother had a girl, and when I turned 15, my mother had her last child, and it was a boy. I finished high school at 16 years old. I was a very obedient and submissive girl. In that same years, one night I was very sick. I had a high fever and chills. My mom gave me pills for fever and pain. I sleep all night, and when when it dawned, I got up, opened the door, and passed out. My mom ran out, and she didn't let me fall. I listened in the distance to my mom telling me, "Don't fall asleep, open your eyes." And she hit me on the cheek to wake me up. I woke up and they lifted me off the floor. I sat on chair and immediately ran out to vomit, and suddenly everything turned black. I couldn't see. I told my mom, I can see. My grandma was crying and holding me with her hands. Several seconds passed, and slowly began to regain my sight until I could see again. They took me to the doctor, and I had a strong infection and weakness. They gave me serum, sent me medicine. That was a very significant experience in my life since I had never fainted. Several years passed, and I left my house for the city to work. So a few years passed, and I had not been able to start university until in the middle of 2017. I was able to enroll in the UNAT University, and it has been a hard challenge and a lot of struggle for me to advance in the process. In the year 2020, when we were in quarantine, I went to live with my boyfriend, and that was something unexpected because I had not planned to live with him yet. But because of the quarantine and the pandemic, I couldn't continue working. So that is what happened. I am still living with my boyfriend and we're thinking of getting married. This has been my life's summed up in the most important events of my life. Thank you.